Hello everyone. I currently live in New York, and before now I have lived in Alabama, Tennessee, and Lagos State, Nigeria. And here are my reviews and some comparison, especially if you want to move to America and you want to move to one of these states. So from my experience, you'll be able to learn from it and decide whether or not it's a peck. First thing I would like to talk about, I wrote down some notes. I would say the people here in New York, I would say they are more open-minded. They are open-minded and they are really mixed because New York is full of different tribes, people from different countries, nationalities. They are all here in New York, so they are very open-minded compared to places like Alabama where I lived before and Tennessee. Though those two places, they were still open-minded but not as diverse as New York. You know what New York is? It's the city of light. So the next thing I would like to talk about is patience. New Yorkers are not patient. I would not lie to you. So moving down from Alabama straight down to New York, it was a shocker. People are not patient. The worst is driving. Compared to Alabama, when I moved to Alabama, I was still a learner. Like literally learned how to drive properly when I lived in Alabama. So the drivers were really patient. They were not honking at me or anything. But living in New York, like I've been driving for over 2-3 years already. But the drivers are not patient. They honk at you. Like they can just come into your lane. They don't follow rules and regulations as much. So it was like a different experience in terms of driving. Then talking about the traffic, guys. The traffic! The traffic is really trafficking. That's the right word. It's really trafficking. Compared to living in Tennessee and Alabama where I lived before, the traffic is not crazy. But it's nothing compared to Lagos traffic. Like Lagos, you want to play with Lagos Island traffic? Bruh, New York is still playing where it is. I would say the traffic in New York is mostly crazy when you're driving to Brooklyn and you're driving to downtown, like in the city, Manhattan. Like that's where the traffic is. Aside from that, if you're driving around Long Island, it's not that crazy. Then talking about allergies.